when your kid's biological father sees her in a store and doesn't recognize her and tries to hit on her.
Hello, Kings. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got something wild for you. Some of the craziest clips featuring the absolute worst single mothers I could find. Trust me. It's a roller coaster of drama, bad decisions, and straight-up reckless behavior. But before we dive into all that, let's start with this first clip where a woman completely loses it and recklessly answers in front of the judge. You won't believe what she says. Let's roll the tape.
Mr. Tuesday, you are not the father.
Yes!
Oops.
Told you!
Oops. Calm down, Mr.
Calm down.
Tuesday. Calm down. This ain't a stadium, and the child's life is truly at stake now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Renfro,
Yes, ma'am.
that's not your child's biological father.
That's fine. That is fine. I'm okay with that.
Do you know who is?
Yes, ma'am. If he wasn't the father, then yes, ma'am, I know.
Hold on. No.
You asked, I answered.
Look, little smart mouth. No, hold on. Because you done got on my nerves now. Because you got a smart mouth, but you're not smart enough to know when you're lying. Sitting up trying to pin a baby on a man. Hold on, I'm talking now. Since all you can do is shrug your shoulders, stay silent. Because you were so dramatic about how Mr. Tuesday had never done anything. Oh, and you cried. Hold on. You cried yourself a river in this courtroom, baby. All the time, never testifying to the whole truth. And that's wrong. And that's what you need to change in this moment. All that smirking and all that little smart mouth nonsense, you know where it got you? It got you where you don't know definitively who your child's biological father is. And if you do know who he is, you set up and wasted everybody else's time.
No, I didn't waste nobody's time.
No. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay.
You can run your mouth all you want, but your jig is...
The judge's reaction here is totally understandable, especially since so many of these women come onto the show acting like they know for a fact who the father of their child is, walking in with this unshakable confidence, and yet the second they're proven wrong by the DNA test, they immediately have another guy in mind. It's crazy how just a moment ago they were so sure, completely adamant that this one man was the father, but now they flip the narrative like it's nothing. This is exactly why every man out there needs to be taking the time to get a DNA test done, because even when a woman seems sincere, even when she's swearing up and down that you're the father, the truth can still be a completely different story, and you can't just take her word for it.
No, it ain't embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
You want to cheat? You want to cheat? You want to lie to me? This how you get treated. This how you get treated. That's crazy, dog. You a low down female. I've been with you for 3-4 years. 3-4 years, dog. Tell these people his name, no. Watch out.
I'm getting back in her.
Watch out. Watch out. No.
No, my baby needs to
No.
get in the car.
Hey, watch out. I don't care about none of that. You gonna have to feel what I'm going through. No, I don't care about none of that. Watch out. I'm finna go. Close the door. You wanna sit up here and cheat? You wanna sit up here and cheat and all that?
What are you doing?
Bye.
Man, I totally get what this dude's going through right now because let's be real, cheaters are the absolute worst. And honestly, what she did was just plain dumb. But at the same time, I can't help but feel a little torn up about that poor kid she's carrying, especially when you think about how she was just left stranded by the side of the road. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'd handle things any differently in his shoes, but if it were me, I'd probably go for a softer approach, like dropping her off at home first, then completely cutting ties and never speaking to her again.
Kid's biological father sees her in a store and doesn't recognize her and tries to hit on her. Y'all, how the fuck is this our life?
Y'all, let's talk about a moment that feels straight out of a soap opera but is unfortunately real life for so many women out here. Imagine this. Your kid's biological father doesn't even recognize her when he sees her in a store. And then he has the audacity to try and hit on her. Like, how? How is this even our reality? So disgusting.
Man says he wants to get you pregnant and he doesn't respect you. You guys aren't happily married. You should view that as a threat. Toxic men love to get you pregnant. And they love to make you have multiple babies. You gotta understand, a baby for a toxic man is a form of control. A baby is an indication to him that he has you on lock for life, at least for the next 18 years. They think you're going to be stuck. They think they can come back whenever they want. They think that they're going to delay you and ruin your life with the baby. If the man is toxic, I'm telling you, that's how he thinks.
So, when you really think about it, this shift in dynamics is why we're seeing less urgency from men to settle down or commit in the traditional sense. In the past, marriage was almost a necessity. It was the way men could ensure they had access to a woman's attention, affection, and the chance to build a family. But now, the game's changed. With women giving those things up without any strings attached, men are starting to realize that they don't have to make a lifetime commitment to enjoy the perks. So, in a way, this new approach has shifted the power dynamics, and men just don't feel the need to wife you up anymore when everything is already being given out so easily.
Looking through your closet for the first time in years, and you notice that you got a PlayStation in the closet, and when you ask your baby mama who the PlayStation for, she admits that she bought it for her baby daddy for Christmas the year before. She bought it for her baby daddy for Christmas the year before. He came over when I wasn't here and played the PlayStation and took the PlayStation, and she left the box with the receipts for warranties. Y'all, I don't care how old this is, I'm devastated.
This is exactly why I always tell every guy to be extremely careful if you ever think about getting involved with a woman who has a child and still has her ex in the picture. Here's the thing. A lot of the time, these women still have feelings for their baby daddy, but they're only looking for a new man because they're getting financial support from him, while their ex is probably some loser who can't even take care of her. So it kind of works out for both of them, right? She gets the help she needs, and he gets to stay involved without having to step up and actually be responsible. It's a tricky situation, so just be aware, fellas.
Father four, and how many different fathers?
4.
God damn! Holy. How many times have you been married?
None.
God damn! That ain't gonna work.
I've been proposed to 3 times. But
That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'll never accept it.
No. What guy wants to follow that?
So your answer is I'm done.
As far as marriage, in all likelihood, yeah. I mean, how old are you?
44.
44. First off, man, let's take you.
Seriously, this is exactly what I mean. After seeing these 4 guys, why would any man even consider marrying this woman? She gave herself up without asking for anything in return and didn't make anyone wait. So why would she make you wait? If getting married was really her goal, she would have never had children and wouldn't have let herself be passed around so easily by every guy. It's like she was just out there, giving herself away. Think about it.
He got promoted, so I appealed for more child support. He ordered a DNA test and my son failed. Oh shit. He put the results in my mailbox. I forgave myself for Whoa! I forgave myself for cheating, but he's being petty. He's been my son's dad for 8 years. No, he hasn't. Why ghost my child now? How to fix it? I mean, lady, you just answered that question yourself. Why ghost my child? Because it's your child, not his. Honestly, I don't think you should be looking a gift horse in the mouth. This man could have caused a scene. Could have got up on social media and started a podcast. But instead, he calmly delivered the DNA results to you and bowed out. Couldn't have been me. Because my black ass will be suing for restitution. And if I don't get it, I know where you live. I'm hitting the meanest lick. The nerve. How to fix it. The nerve of some people. Now go ahead and follow me. Stay toxic. Get a DNA.
Watching this play out is just wild because it's so clear she's living in her own little bubble, totally wrapped up in her narrative about how she feels and how she's moved on or forgiven herself. Meanwhile, the guy's sitting there with all the emotional wreckage she left behind, and she's acting like none of it matters. And then, wait for it, she goes ahead and labels him as petty? Seriously? It's like she's determined to shift all the blame away from herself and pretend she's got no part in what went down. Accountability? Nowhere to be found. And that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. It really helps out and gets this content seen by more people through the algorithm. Always remember, stay strong, kings.